This is Sam filling in for Pappy. What was Black Wall Street? Black Wall Street refers to the Greenwood District of Tulsa, Oklahoma, one of the most prosperous African American communities in the United States in the early 1900s. By the 1910s and early 1920s, Greenwood was a thriving, self sustaining black economic and cultural hub filled with businesses, professionals, homes, and institutions, so prosperous that it earned the nickname Black Wall Street. How it began. Founding and growth. The district began taking shape around 1906 when O.W. Gurley, a wealthy black landowner, bought about 40 acres in North Tulsa and began selling lots exclusively to black settlers who were increasingly moving into the area. Segregation and Jim Crow laws in Oklahoma limited where African Americans could live and shop, meaning black workers often earned wages outside Greenwood but spent them inside it, which fueled local economic growth. Over the next decade, Greenwood grew rapidly. Black Tulsans opened grocery stores, restaurants, theaters, banks, hotels, barbershops, doctor's offices, legal firms, and more, hundreds of businesses in all. By 1921, Greenwood's population was around 10,000, and its bustling business district made it a national symbol of black prosperity and self reliance. The community was so economically vibrant that even Booker T. Washington, the famed educator and founder of the Tuskegee Institute, reportedly dubbed it the Negro Wall Street of America, a name that eventually became shortened to Black Wall Street, a thriving African American enclave. Black Wall Street wasn't just about business, it had its own institutions and civic life, including schools and a high school, like Booker T. Washington High School. Like a post office, library, and newspapers, hospitals and professional services, entertainment venues and theaters, a strong sense of community and cultural life. All of this was organized and operated by Black entrepreneurs, professionals, and residents who supported one another and kept wealth circulating within the community. One contemporary observer noted that every dollar in Greenwood might change hands up to 19 times before leaving the district, a sign of a tight knit, self reinforcing economy. The Tulsa Race Massacre, 1921. Black Wall Street's success also made it a target. In late May 1921, tensions erupted in Tulsa when a young black man, Dick Rowland, was accused of an assault on a white woman, a charge that was likely exaggerated or unfounded. A white mob gathered at the courthouse to demand his lynching, and when armed black veterans arrived to protect Rowland, violence spiraled out of control. Over the next 16 to 18 hours, May 31st to June 1st, 1921, large white mobs descended on the Greenwood district, looting, shooting, and burning much of the community to the ground. As many as 35 city blocks of homes and businesses were destroyed. Official tallies underreported the death toll, but historians estimate hundreds of black residents were killed and thousands were left homeless and destitute. This violent assault, often called the Tulsa Race Massacre, is considered one of the worst incidents of racial violence in U.S. history. Rebuilding, decline, and later history. Despite the devastation, Greenwood residents rebuilt quickly, opening dozens of businesses within a year, but the massacre's economic and psychological toll was deep, and long-term recovery was hampered by lack of support from local authorities and ongoing racial discrimination. Greenwood continued operating for decades, though it never fully regained its pre-massacre stature. By the late 1950s and 1960s, desegregation and economic shifts encouraged many residents to shop and invest outside the district, and urban renewal projects, like highway construction, disrupted the community's historic core. Today, efforts like the Greenwood Rising History Center and cultural heritage projects work to preserve the legacy of Black Wall Street and educate future generations about both its success and the tragedy that struck it. Why Black Wall Street matters. Black Wall Street stands as a powerful symbol of Black economic self-determination, entrepreneurship, and community strength, the fragility of prosperity in the face of systemic racism, the resilience of a community shaped by both triumph and tragedy. It isn't just a thing that happened, it's a story that continues to shape conversations about inequality, reparations, memory, and justice in America.